I know, say, people might say I'm kind of extreme, but do you ever feel like Batman is like surveilling you? Well, I think as long as you maintain mellow, everything's okay. Just pray about it and everything will be alright. All the Batman, Robin shit, Joker, none of it. Or the weird doctor with the worms coming out of his weird mask and shit. Shit is scary. Well, better keep myself in order there before the superheroes of Marvel Comics take me down. Sorry, Batman.
Is that fucking Batman surveilling me? Capital bike share. So, we recently gave $60 billion to the Ukraine, to Israel, and also the president in his Twitter post, or now called X post, he said that also included were the refugees in Gaza while he gave money to Israel in the same package. Now, when we gave $16 billion to them about a year and a half or 2 years ago, Senator Tim Kaine sent out a note saying, hey, I signed off on this great defense bill to keep us safe, right? The United States safe. However, he also said he made sure that local businesses were included, including part of it noted $1 million to Capital Bike Share. Now, I'm from Reston, Virginia. I've been homeless in D.C. specifically for 3 years and since 2019 overall, so chronically homeless, and I'm just getting into housing now. Yet those bicycles I just showed you across the street are Capital Bike Share. Strangely enough, before International Square was finished 2 winters ago, I was taking a nap right there under the little wall there next to it, and there was no Capital Bike Share stuff there. And security says you can't sleep there. I was like, this is a public sidewalk, and they made me move, right? And then I said, well, fuck you, and I slept right next to the car. Like to the sidewalk, end of the sidewalk, rather than the wall, right next to the International Square, which is what is now a flourishing food market. And the guy who put it together is a person who called me friend at one point. Actually has my art hanging next to the head of his bed. A skateboard that says BTTTE on it. And I don't really know what that means exactly, do you, Richie? But yeah, I drew your symbol that you draw with your signature, especially since childhood, you little artist, you food artist, you culinary man with your chef in the ground at what's that food court, Union Market? I mean the market, sorry. It's a food court with nice restaurants. And when he dropped me off after I stayed at his night to take a shower about a year ago when I was sleeping under shopping carts on a carpet and some tarps at 19th in Pennsylvania, he got a big boner because he said, oh, I can't wait to see if the guys put in the Capital Bike Share rack next to my building. And I didn't really know what he was talking about. Well, now you can see International Bike Share. There's a Capital Bike Share. I slept on the ground right there, and his security people made me move. Granted, I'm an artist, and he's helping me. He told me all his artist friends were going to help me, but did they? No. So I starve in the streets while Richie tells people to help me, and other people from Reston make up besmirchments about my name, Nathaniel Shellhays Vizdos. I'm a fucking lobbyist at many things. I'm a skateboarder, and I'm an herb smoker, and I'm on disability, so I'm disabled. So, put that in your pipe. Here comes a law enforcement type now. Probably very interested in my information on Capital Bike Share and how they got $1 million when we gave the Ukrainians and Israel $16 billion. A few years ago, they got $1 million in Capital Bike Share. Yeah, I don't want to play the issue. Very beautiful and very law enforcement looking. Anyways, it's Nathaniel Vizdos reporting from off the MLK near the big share at Sunset. And if you're lucky down here, you can see all kinds of helicopters. All kinds. They got the kind from Magnum PI, the little ones. They got the big military ones. Sometimes the president fly by. All kind of stuff. And we got punk rockers down here in Rastafari too. You might not have guessed it, but punk rockers and Rastafari people are friends too. And that's called Bad Brains from back in the day. And today they're doing more stuff like that. One of them I just saw online, his face is about as big as that telephone pole named Breezy Supreme with his new band coming out with the new album. It's not a new band, but the album is new. And he was in Times Square with his picture that big, took a selfie. That's true too. We don't make shit up here. We repair it because they already broke it across the river there in D.C. by Congress. We're just going to repair it. A few cracks in the foundations of this great nation. Well, anyways, we're just going to fix it. I'm going to lobby and we're going to get some laws passed, like voting day. It should be a paid federal holiday and standardized in all local, state, and federal elections and ballots nationwide so no one's confused. Super Tuesday, and to separate church and state, we'll just give them Christmas. I think that's pretty much said and done. I could give you a test here. I could give a... Also, do you think that voting day should be a paid federal holiday? Voting day, should it be a paid federal holiday? And should we give them Christmas to separate church and state? He knows. He doesn't want to be on camera with his face, but he knows. I hope it's still going. It is still going. They didn't shut it off this time. Thank you, God. Ha ha! Sunshine, sunset by the big chair. And they say, how are you not doing this? You're a police officer. I say, no, I pray, and the police give me permission. I've been working on chalice rights in the city for a while now, even having people approach me saying they're going to shoot me on Capitol Hill. Yet, who's got the chalice rights now? Except I can't take it up there. I'm going to hide it here. I'm going to smoke this, and then I'm going up there to eat some food in my place where I stay on Frederick Douglass Mountain, where the view is much better.
Beautiful.
And for the third day in a row, I can't seem to get a can opener to eat my tuna fish. 2 days ago, the front desk didn't have it. Yesterday, my roommates didn't have it. And today, the front desk didn't have it. And she said, oh, your roommates have it. And she got it specifically for us, and it's not here. And he's busy in the bathroom, probably having incontinence. So I can't really keep asking for a can opener. So I have extra oatmeal. I'm going to eat that. I'm glad my food stamps and my running run out, and that I get approved for disability that never arrives. It makes me want to fucking throw my phone out the window. But I can't. I'm just glad I saved my breakfast oatmeals. I'm going to probably eat 4 because I've been trying to eat these for fucking 3 days. When I'm hungry in the city, I can't get nothing. I'm glad I was able to beg art supplies from another agency, and they all smell like smoke now. Anyways, help us all, please, God. All of us, not just me or fucking 2 people, everybody. Thank you. Oh, and trust me, I'm not saying Congress is God. The person who lives on this hill is much closer to them in general. This is Frederick Douglass Mountain. Those people over there are screwing over the entire planet, and so are those people over there. That represents the Vatican, and that's Congress. That's Congress, and that's the Vatican. I'll show you. Congress, Vatican. That's called the Basilica, which is the biggest Vatican fuck you in the world to all languages, to little kids, and a big yippee-ki-yay for the rainbow unicorn vibrator fuck family revolution. I'm really more about helping family and not fucking each other. And that's Congress, and it can't seem to make any progress. I'm going to weigh the pros and cons of that and wonder why the hell I'm here. Oh, to be a lobbyist and not an artist.